So just about set. And today's starter, Braxton Garrett.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Cal Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Popped up under it. One down. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in there at the knees. Struck him out looking. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. First pitch, and he just misses.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Right through there for a strike. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 3-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Mariners. Bottom of the first. Luis Arraez stands in. And here it comes. That one is absolutely belted. Adios, pelota. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Gordon. Swung on, belted. Adios, pelota. Into the second deck it goes, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Line drive, caught. Here's a big power threat, Jake Burger. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's in there. It's a first-inning double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So, man aboard. Willy Adames stands in. Hit hard. That gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now, Jesus Sanchez applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They limit the damage. Second inning set to go. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Mitch Garver. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Garver, in his 8th season, batting in the cleanup spot. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. And ball 1.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. In the air, left side. And it drops in. Garver on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And now for Seattle. Ty France. Not close, and it deflects away. There's a strike. The Mariners trailing by 2 here in Game 1 of the World Series. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is a big first out.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
That's Alford in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. Ripped to short. Throws to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Ripped on the ground to second. Rojas throws on to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now it's Nick Senzel. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Marlins DH, Luis Arraez. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Garrett back to work. And he takes a strike. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Adames, the throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carl.
Oh, that got him. Now a lot of screaming from inside the dugout. Here comes the umpire, and he's warning both benches.
Well, that right there, Boog, woke up the entire team, and not sure you want to do that. These players didn't like what they saw, and they made sure to let everybody know about it, and I don't blame them.
The M's down by a pair here in Game 1. This one in the air, right field. Gordon coming on. Makes the grab for the second out. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Swings and misses. 0-1. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning, and here is Nick Gordon. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Adios! Pelota! They'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
They'll tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now for the Marlins, Jake Burger. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now a chance for Willy Adames. That one ripped right center field. Adios! Pelota! He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it, then circled the bases.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. New pitcher on now, Carlos Vargas.
Now,
here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Carlos Vargas.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. It's 7-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
That Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. You know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now it's going to be Nick Fortes. Marlowe makes the catch, and there's one down. Nick Senzel digs in now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Luis Arraez. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one ripped. Rodriguez ranging back, and it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's an 8-run lead. And that's a 2-out double.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Nick Gordon, the next up for the Marlins. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. Base knock center field. 1 run across. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Singy, that was a laser shot. Good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. Not in time. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Emerson Hancock.
Number 16.
And up next for Miami, Willy Adames. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A massive home run. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 13-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. They go back-to-back. His skid home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 14-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Runner at first with
but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now. But most of the players, next one, come back out, score, and get another W.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either. You just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Getting the nod on the mound, Sandy Alcantara. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Sits him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Berger makes the catch, inning over. Mariners go down quietly there, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching the World Series on the show. Now here is Luis Arias.
The designated hitter.
And a pitch. And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That was blasted to the moon. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
That one is absolutely belted. Adios! Pelota! Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands and home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Jake Burger now at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. Just missed it. Willie Adames stands in. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle? Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And a rope in the center field base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game 2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
As we dive into the numbers with StatCast, we see that was launched off his bat, wasting no time getting out.
Yeah, check out the exit velo, man. It's special. 118 miles per hour. And, you know, that means one of 2 things. You're either putting a hole in a fielder's glove or you drove it out for a home run. And good thing for him, it was the latter.
On the mound now, Carlos Vargas.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance.
And that should be extra bases. He's in at second, 1-out double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Adios! Pelota! That one felt good. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 8-0. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, Nick Gordon. And that one hammered. That's back. Adios! Pelota! Another homer. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. It's 9-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
2 outs, nobody on. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Line drive, Adam in center field. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Luke Raley. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Righty delivers. Fought off foul.
For me, Boog, a game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants. Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Cal Raleigh stands in now and watches strike one.
He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Seattle. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's some real power at the plate. Jake Burger. Vargas measures 6 feet 4 inches. 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And that's a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Ground ball to first. Could be 2. They put the tag on him, and he takes it himself for the out.
Up next is Marlins.
Brian De La Cruz getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Well struck right field. Veen going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Zach Veen. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to read a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first. Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Alcantara, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer it that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down.
The underhand flip over to Jazz. There's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 9 and the Mariners nothing.
Don't stress the profit, don't flaunt it unless you got it. I'm never waiting for checks. I get the record.
As we go to the last of the third, and here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Hit high in the air, there it goes. See ya. A solo shot. It's 10-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Emerson Hancock. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Emerson.
Swung on, belted. Adios, pelota. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 11-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Base hit, center field. And now for the Marlins, Nick Gordon. That one ripped right center field. Adios, pelota. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 13-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Jumped all over the...
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Adios, pelota. A massive home run. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add on. It's 15-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Austin Vogt.
Something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the player. They can come back out, score, and get another W.